What's up, Aries? Let's see what messages Spirit has for you in the next 48 hours. Let's see what messages we've got for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Some of you could be procrastinating. It took me forever to get to your guys' sign today. I tried this morning, but it didn't work out. So we'll see what tonight's looking like. All right, let's see. So yeah, some of you might just have to put something off till later in the next 48 hours. Okay. Warrior. Some of you might be in a hurry. I don't know why I'm in a hurry. Warrior. Harvest. Egg. Water. And then you have dance. Okay. For some of you in the next 48 hours, your will is being tested. So whether that's like mostly just your willpower. So some of you could be something about discipline. Something about there's like a lesson in discipline is what I'm hearing. So some of you might just realize how much willpower you actually have, whether you're being tempted with something or someone. That's being tested in the next 2 days. And so some of you are going to be cutting out friends. Some of you are going to be cutting out like family. And again, if it doesn't happen in the next 48 hours, it's just the mere fact of it's the catalyst. For whatever reasons, the rest of the signs over the last 2 days or this past weekend, sorry, a lot of people were experiencing disconnections, whether that was from relationships or friends or families. So it seems like this might be a little bit different for you guys. Some of you might just intentionally cut people out for whatever reason, and that could be because you're looking forward to like your harvest. So you guys are planting seeds in different parts of your life. So in the next 48 hours, you see a seed, is what I'm hearing, actually sprout. So whether that's an idea, which it could be, it could confirm egg here. So you're hatching these new ideas. There's, like I said, you've been planting seeds. Like here's like all these just, you know, different corn husks and stuff. And so one of them, yeah, I see like one, something like just kind of shows you that your work's not in vain. Okay. And so because of that, it helps you to hatch like a new idea. So think about like an egg in an incubator. It's the same thing with like this seed that you've planted. It's like, it's been sitting, like you've been nurturing something, you've been watering something is what I'm hearing. And so in the next 48 hours, either you get an opportunity that sheds light on this particular seed that you planted, or you get like a new idea from like something you've already planted. So you might be going in a different direction is what I'm hearing. Some of you might be dealing with a water sign. Others of you might be drinking. Others of you might be emotional at this point in time, or you're being asked to be emotional at this point in time. So I guess to use like your emotional strength is what I heard. So it's kind of like fire signs are known to be, you know, very impulsive, but at the end of the day, like there's still a level of emotional maturity that comes with that. And so for you Aries, I feel like in the next 2 days you're gonna have to be like emotionally equipped, emotionally smart, something like that. Like emotions are its own language, and so it's like it's a language that you didn't realize you spoke. And so in the next 2 days, I don't know what that is or what that means to you guys. It's going to be different, but there's like a love language or just some kind of emotional language. You're going to like, you're going to know what to do in a situation that requires you to have your emotions intact. And again, you're not going to realize like that's something you have within you. So again, willpower, right? All right, let's clarify warrior here. Okay, so with warrior, I've got here the 7 of Wands, okay, the 5 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. Some of you are blocking somebody out. Again, like I said, you're cutting people out. So some of you are going to be blocking out or cutting people out that don't serve any purpose to you at this point in time. So again, you could be just focused on like a new path, a new way of living, a new way of thinking that at this point in time, you're no longer needing these people or habits. is what I'm hearing. So you're breaking free of something. Others of you, you were put in a third party situation, and so that's why you're removing these people or this person, because you're tired of being second string is what I'm hearing. So again, this person may not have prioritized you. They might have prioritized other situations or other people. And so you're like, yeah, no, good, done. So maybe that's where the self-discipline comes in, where it's like, if you say it, you have to mean it, right? Because like Aries is really good about saying something and having follow through, but give them time. And it's like, again, your emotions kind of come in and you're like, oh, maybe I was too harsh, or maybe this, or maybe that. So again, you're being asked to kind of like put your money where your mouth is, I hear. If you're going to cut someone off, you got to mean it. And it's for your benefit is what I'm hearing. All right, let's go ahead and see what harvest. What clarify harvest, spirit? Clarify harvest. So much for that. All right, harvest, spirit. Oh. Okay, yeah, that was at the bottom. Okay, so for harvest, we have the Knight of Cups, the Six of Coins, and the Four of Coins. Again, like with the harvest, I feel like you guys are putting, again, this is the last time I'm gonna reiterate it the way I need to reiterate it. You guys are being asked, like your theme, because everybody had a theme. Your theme that I'm sensing here has to do with emotions, because with the Knight of Cups to the Six of Coins, you're being asked to bring justice and balance to an emotional aspect. And so again, this could be with your harvest, right? So it's easy to kind of like go and do the day-to-day for somebody else, right? You work for somebody else, but for some of you specifically, I mean, you have planted seeds so that you don't have to work for somebody else. It's like you want people to work for you. So you're bringing an emotional aspect and a balance to something that you hold dearly to yourself. Okay, so whatever this harvest is, whatever it is that you're, whatever seed you're planting, like it's something that means a lot to you. So that just tells me that this is something you've been working on for a while and it's coming to fruition, or you're going to start to see things come to fruition pertaining to this this seed that you've planted. Some of you, I hear you've been working on this for like 6 months, 6 weeks, 6 years, something about the number 6. So just balance, right? All right, let's see. Egg, what clarify egg for Aries by egg. Okay, so you have the Strength, you have the Ace of Wands, and then you have the Two of Wands. Okay, again, you guys are holding back. You guys are holding back from telling people about this idea or about this venture. You guys are just holding back. Like it's your blessing, I hear. It's your idea. So you're keeping it to yourselves right now. Okay, you're holding back. You're not telling anybody about this. Again, some of you this week actually see see this seed sprout, right? And so again, you're like excited, but it's one of those like you're keeping it to yourself for the time being. With the Two of Wands, it's because you want to see it play out. So a lot of you are kind of like, I'd rather move in silence, in secret, I'm hearing, because if it doesn't pan out the way that I want it to, at least no one knows, right? And so like a lot of you are just worried about how people are going to look at you if something doesn't pan out. So you're keeping something a secret. And again, it's an idea. It's something that's hatching. Some of you are like, you might have gotten an offer, is what I'm hearing, and nobody knows that you have this offer because you're just waiting for things to play out. So in the next 48 hours, I see you guys really just strategizing. All right, let's clarify water. Clarify water. One more. There we go. All right, you have the Nine of Coins. You have the High Priestess. And then you have the Death card. Okay, again, like what I was saying earlier about emotional maturity, I'm hearing emotional IQ. So again, you're being intuitively kind of drawn to have a new beginning in terms of, so it's like a death and rebirth, okay? A death and rebirth of emotions in the next 48 hours. Some of you are single and continue to be single for a reason. Maybe you have a lot on your plate, especially with this idea, especially at 1010 as I said it, especially with trying to make something come to fruition. So a lot of you are just, you're remaining single, you're working on yourselves, you're working on your ideas, you're working on your money, right? Intuitively though, like, you are, like, some of you know that you're being guided and balanced is what I'm hearing when it comes to your emotions. So that could be a blessing that comes in the form of a disguise. So again, in the next 48 hours, something could come up where you're being asked to have this emotional intellect. There's like a word for it and I don't know what it is, but it has to do with, like, I'm just going to call it emotional IQ, right? So it's like knowing how to balance and how to utilize your emotions. And again, you might have something that comes to an end in terms of how you view emotions, and then like a rebirth on how you should be viewing emotions, what I'm hearing. But a lot of you are going within. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, not only because it says water, but like High Priestess is a Pisces. So some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, which wouldn't shock me, honestly, for Aries. But yeah, I'm just hearing like you guys are kind of, again, you're moving in silence, you're moving in secret. So some of you are like just kind of hiding your emotions because you're super, super excited that something is coming to fruition, but it's an excitement that right now you can't share with other people because you're feeling guided not to, right? You're just following your intuition. You're like, let me see how things play out. Eventually I can celebrate. Eventually I can tell people is what I'm hearing. All right, Aries, hopefully that resonated, and congrats to those of you where this actually did resonate, and yeah, I wish you luck with everything that's going on, and I'll see you guys on the next one.